Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 premium SPG. With most tank drivers call the leFH or leFH, we call Fifi La Pew Pew, and she's even got her own special skin designed by Sir Rusty. And this one is on the Eastbourne of Studzianki under the command of Arty87. Get you started. Now, what distinguishes this tank is that it's got a 105mm light field howitzer, and it's a pretty accurate gun that loads very quickly. In fact, it was the standard field artillery used by the German Wehrmacht during World War II, and it was the one they used against enemy tanks and enemy infantry. The guns that they used against the enemy artillery were, of course, the Hummel, if they actually had them, the 15cm guns. And Ratty set up his Arty, and the first target's turned up. It's a T25 TP, or 25 TP. That's the 25-ton Polish tank. Dialing in, round out, and he's killed it with one shot. A blind kill at that, because he lost sight of it just before he fired. Now, the one thing about the 105 is it does load very quickly, and it also dials in very quickly. Going for an AMD 178B, lining him up, round out, kill shot, beautiful. 2 shots, 2 kills. Can he get another shot on that T52? Fires around it, no, he was just moving too quickly. And of course, those tanks tend to change direction rather rapidly, which makes it difficult to anticipate where they're going. Almost got him there. Almost. We've lost sight of him. Now, we can just get hits on that OI experimental. There's a P43 instead. We're going for that. Direct hit, 117. Now, the alpha damage on this, the HE gun, is 410 alpha. That's if it penetrates. So it's 157 off that shot, but you don't often see a full alpha on this gun because it has to penetrate, and most of the tanks it's up against, well, it's tier 5 Arty. It's going to be in tier 6 games, tier 7 games. Oh, good hit on the Panzer IV-H. That was a low penetration, I think. A low roll on the penetration. Churchill 3. It's got a nice accumulation of enemy tanks in there. And that T-52's finally been dealt with. He can hit and do damage. And in fact, actually, the Wolverine makes a better target. Because look at that, he just took him out altogether. And the Churchill, who was tracked, has pulled back. And the OI, unfortunately, has just derped our Panzer IV-H. But Ratty's going to work on him now. And he won't let go. It'll be like a dog with a bone. He won't let go. He'll just keep hitting this tank until he's dead. Round out. Kill shot. Got him. Chaffee's next. And he doesn't seem to have driven his tank very well. He's driven up against the wall. And now he's been hit and tracked. And he's looking in our direction, but it's not going to help him. And there's a kill shot. So that's 5 kills so far to Ratty. 2 beautiful shots to start with. Taking out that 25 TP and then the AMD 178B. Wow, that was brilliant shots. Fully dialed in. Very, very accurate indeed. But there's a T67 somewhere up in those woods. And we can't see him at the moment. There's nobody looking that way. We do have a tank destroyer up by the railway line. He might get spots on that T67 before he becomes the danger to us. We've got a 4 tank advantage on the enemy. And because this Arty can fire over most of the range of the battlefield, we're now looking towards the enemy half of the map. And there's an SU-100. Bizdet Simu. Direct hit. And that's the potential high caliber. Unfortunately, we just lost our AMX, but oh, that was a near miss. That's a very uncharacteristic near miss, but the SU-100's undone his track, and now he's dead. Unfortunately, our round went out before we could see he was dead. T-3485, anticipating where he's going. Very close. Very close indeed. Fired another HE round in that. Now, I think you might notice something. Ratty's actually carrying 6 rounds of heat and 1 of AP. This is one of the few Artys, in fact, the only Arty in the game at the moment that does carry heat, AP, and HE. Now, the HE does have splash. You can get a near miss and track an enemy tank. But the heat rounds, if they penetrate, can do a huge amount of damage to the enemy. In fact, as you can see here, it will do 350 alpha. And I've actually fired them against heavy tanks, and it does work. There's the T-3485. T-67 has moved down. And that's an open-top, lightly skinned vehicle. Can we get a hit? Oh, no, Ratty thought he was going to go south, and he didn't. Go for the T-3485. Expedite what you can see. They can see the T-67. There he is. Working out where he's going. Round out. No. Fortunately, that's going to miss. He's moving much faster than I thought. In fact, he's moving forward, but looking backwards as he's driving. And he's been tracked. Rounds out. This should be a kill shot. It is! And that's a Top Gun. Nicely done, Ratty. Took out a dangerous opponent there. Dialing in. Rounds out. Should be a direct hit. It is! 118. T-64's going around. And there was some fire. And the enemy's gone. 2 RT to kill. And one of them has been found. It's the M41. Now we're loaded, but we're not just dialing in. Oh, actually, we nearly hit our own teammate there. I think he fired a snapshot on the hope that he might get it. We're anticipating the enemy must be up north. Stug's moving in from one direction. Type 64 from another. He must be in this corner. Stug's going to spot him any second. There he is. Rounds out. Oh, so close. Loaded. Rounds out. Just didn't give enough lead. Type 64 is close. He'll spot him very shortly. There he is. Rounds out. Oh, and the Type 64 gets the kill. And that wins the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Oh, a very nice win indeed. It's an ace tank for Ratty 87 in the 105 leFH18B2. Fifi la Pew Pew. He also managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 12. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points for his own vehicle. A Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. He did get 6 exactly, and he did get the high caliber. He dealt the most damage in the battle overall. Let's have a look at the team score. There you go, top of the table, 2,208 hit points of damage, easily got the win there. He also managed to get the highest number of kills, 6. The next highest scorers was the Type 64 with 3, and the Gorilla on the enemy team with 3 kills. And when it came to base XP, yeah, he's top of the table again, 943 base experience points. Then came the BDR with 861, and then the Type 64 with 829. Ratty fired 28 rounds during that game. He got 14 direct hits and 3 penetrations and 15 splash. Damage of 2,208 hit points, and all of it was at more than 300 meters. He hit 11 of the enemy, killed 6 of them, and did damage assistance of 247 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 49,193 credits, and after ammunition resupply, took away 45,609 credits. He received 1,415 XP, got 566 because this is a premium vehicle. In fact, one of only 2 premium Artys in the game at the moment. The other being, of course, the Sexton 1, which of course is not on sale. And then the total came to 1,981 experience points altogether. Let's have a look at the end of the battle screen. Yeah, very nice indeed to get an ace tanker. It's very difficult to get an ace tanker in this Arty, and the main reason for that, obviously, is that you have to do a huge amount of damage to the enemy if you do want to get it. And, of course, he certainly did in this game. And he got some two lovely shots to start the game off with. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.